Okay, number 715 is a related rate problem using implicit differentiation. And it involves a ladder alongside a wall that slides down from the bottom, and the ladder eventually hits the ground. So the distance the bottom of the ladder is from the wall, we'll call that x. And the ladder, of course, is going to be a fixed distance or length, which is 20 feet. And the wall forms a right angle, and that height at which the top of the ladder will be is going to be y. And as it slides down, as x slides down at 1.5 feet per second, or slides away from the wall, is going to be 1.5 feet per second. And they're asking how fast the top of the ladder is sliding down the wall when it is 10 feet above the ground. So the relationship that's formed is x squared plus y squared equals 20 squared, because it's a right triangle, and that's Pythagorean theorem. Dx dt is equal to 1.5 feet per second. Dy is of course unknown, and the 20 dt is going to be 0 because the ladder doesn't change its length. So B asks for the relationship of the rates. So we have to start with the relationship of all the lengths, which is x squared plus y squared equals 20 squared. So we have to differentiate implicitly with respect to t. So it's d dt of x squared plus d dt of y squared equals d dt of 20 squared. And when we do that, it's 2x using the power rule dt plus 2y dy dt equals 0. So that's the relationship between the related rates. Oops. So now they want to know at 10 feet for part C. So y is going to be equal to 10 feet. And with Pythagorean theorem, we know that x is going to be equal to the square root of 20 squared, which is 400, and y being 10 feet minus 100, so that's the square root of 300. And given that dx dt is 1.5 feet per second. So now we put those known figures that were given into our equation up here. So 2 times x, which is the square root of 300. Oh, what is dx dt is 1.5 plus 2 times 10 dy dt, which is the unknown, equals 0. So we calculate this as 51.96 plus 20 dy dt equals 0. And let me see if I can move this without messing up. going to give you minus 51.96 both sides. 20 dy dt equals minus 51.96. Divide by 20 on both sides. Dy dt equals minus 2.598 feet per second. And it's negative because it's moving downwards.